There are many things we can talk about on Christmas Day. By the way, Merry, Merry Christmas. But today I want to talk about love, because I believe that is the central and maybe the most important thing on Christmas Day. We celebrate Christmas because we are told in John 3:16, God loved the world, that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him will not perish. He loved the world. That is why he sent Jesus. The reason Jesus came to earth, was born to us, is because of love. Love sent him. You see, God created us to have fellowship with him, but our sin, and he's a holy God, makes us repel, if I can use that word. Our sin is a hindrance to our relationship, and God really wanted that relationship with you and with the world, human beings, that he decided, I have to come up with a solution for this thing that is causing us to be separated, to be alienated from each other, to be enemy from each other. And God sent his son here on earth to live in this world and teach us, and to eventually die for your sin and my sin. That is love, that God loved us. So if there is something I want you to remember, is that you are loved. I am loved by God. If we understand that love for God, then we will not struggle in our relationship with God. That it's a very personal love. I know it says he loved the whole human race, the world. But what you need to remember is that this love is for you as an individual. Two, he did not love the world because the human race was a good race. It was because they were very sinful, and God being a holy God, he was repulsed by that. But still he went ahead and loved you. And everybody who's walked in this relationship with God know of a pursuing love. It's just that take it or leave it. God pursues us with his love. Even this video sharing with you, and maybe you have not experienced the love of God, it's because God is pursuing you with his love. And there's a character in the Bible that has amazed me over the years. It is John, the disciple of Christ. We are told he's the one who wrote the book of John. And he kept calling himself the beloved disciple of God. We all know that the beloved disciple of Jesus is John. But we need to understand that John, 6 times in the book of John, he said of himself, I'm the beloved disciple. He personalized the love. All the other gospel do not echo that, do not have that phrase. Meaning it's a phrase that was very personal to John. He himself understood how much he was loved, that he said, I am the beloved disciple. Everybody else called him John, but him, in the eyes of Jesus, he knew, I am the beloved. And when you read scripture, you'll notice it was not because Jesus favored him above all the other disciples. It was him. He understood he is loved individually. So when we are told that he's the disciple who had reclined himself to Jesus, it was not necessarily because Jesus told him, come, move for John, my favorite disciple, to come and recline on me. No, most likely it was because John knew he's loved, that he knew he could recline and had no problem reclining. And that's the love I pray for you this Christmas, that you will know, because the love of God is such a deep love. It's such a personal love. It's an experience love. It's a real love. It's not theory. It's a real love. And how do we get to that place? By forming a relationship. So my prayer for you is, if you're not in a relationship with Christ, to give your life to Christ this Christmas. If you're in a relationship of Christ and you're enjoying the love of God, continue. There are still heights we have not reached. There are still depths we don't know about this love of God. Continue to stay in the love of God, even as he pursues you and you pursue him. That's the beauty of this relationship. Both of us are pursuing each other. Maybe you're a Christian and you have been for some time and you're wondering, what is this you're talking about? I don't feel that love. I would ask that prayer about it and tell God, I want this love. I want to experience, because it's a beautiful love. You are loved by the maker of the heavens and the earth. And he sent his son for you because he loves you very personally. So have a very Merry Christmas and feel the love of God all around you.